Are you tired of your regular life? Want something more? Want to go on an adventure? Then you should consider au pairing. Hi everyone, it's Brandon, you're watching Jozi to Germany.
Again.
So today's video was actually inspired by a friend who sent me a message on WhatsApp this morning. Hi Brandon, it's friend. I have a question. Hey, I know it's you. What's up? So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do after matric, and I want to know what exactly an au pair does. Please can you help me out? Covering monkey face. I was already planning to be super extra and make an entire video series, and then I thought one video should be enough. So without further ado, here are 10 essential facts you need to know about au pairing. Number 1. What is an au pair? An au pair is a person usually out of school or in their early 20s or late 20s who has decided to go to another country and look after someone's kids in exchange for living with the family and of course seeing the country that they went to. The main aim of being an au pair is actually for a cultural exchange between yourself and your host family. This is the main difference in my opinion between an au pair and a nanny. Whereas a nanny works full-time as a paid job taking care of children and will receive a monthly salary, an au pair will see it more as a part-time or certain hours of the day kind of job. Furthermore, whereas a nanny would normally receive a monthly salary and would not necessarily live with the family, because the au pair normally comes from another country, they would live with the family 99.5% of the time. Because of this, most of the time families are expected as part of the contract to feed and house the au pair in a room of the house, and also to act as a family away from home for the au pair. Whereas a nanny, for example, would receive a monthly salary or monthly pay for their services, an au pair instead most of the time will receive monthly pocket money, which is pretty standardized throughout the world if you do the conversions wherever you go. The reason that pocket money is given instead of a standard salary, as some would call it, is because when pocket money is given, it can still be set to a mandatory or minimal price without the au pair having to pay or declare taxes in said country. Number 2, why would someone want to be an au pair? I'd say that being an au pair would be a really good opportunity for someone who doesn't exactly know what they'd like to do after school, or maybe they know what they'd like to do but they really just need a break from that sort of academic rigor and that particular environment. Especially if you enjoy traveling and you'd really like to see the world, now when you are younger is a really good time to do it because you don't have something like a mortgage holding you down. Keeping that in mind, if you are someone who is not good with small children, who is not willing to put in a lot of effort for anything, and who is not willing to be responsible at any point in your life, au pairing really is not for you. You should probably just stay at home anyway. However, if you are someone who'd really like to see the world, who would like to take the opportunity to learn about a new culture, and who enjoys being around kids, this is seriously an amazing opportunity. Number 3. Okay, so this one is a little bit broad, but basically all I want to explain is that your experience as an au pair, yes, you, is determined usually by who you are as a person and also the host family that you end up with. If you end up with a host family who you really like and who you really get along well with, such as me, then you will really have a good time and a really pleasant experience. However, if you choose to lie about yourself to a potential host family, or a potential host family lies to you about what they expect of you and what they want from you, the situation may not be very good for you. Number 4. For a lot of people, the experience of au pairing also means doing quite a bit of growing up. I know I definitely have. Just kidding. But for real though, normally being in another country and being with new people, and most of the time a new language, will mean that you'll have a bit of growing up to do in terms of being independent and self-sufficient. Case in point, you may have noticed that I'm wearing different clothes and I have much shorter everything. Reason being the fact that, well, I had to be independent and go get a haircut. This was especially difficult considering that I had to ask for it in German. Not that my German is absolutely terrible or anything, but it could be much better. So I asked the guy to leave it longer on top and shorter on the sides. What does he do? Ich möchte es bitte länger oben und kürzer auf die Seite. Und so. Finito. So that is the story, folks, of how I got ignored by a barber and he shaved literally all 3 months of my beard progress right off. On the plus side though, I did not have to pay the 20 euros that I was expecting. He knocked it down to 17 for me. I was actually expecting 14, but whatever. Point being that au pairing is a very new experience for a lot of people, especially those who, like myself, were not very self-sufficient beforehand, but it's a real eye-opener and a really great experience, especially in that light. Number 5. Surprise, surprise, this will actually be the last number of my top 10 video. The reason for that is that when you are au pairing, I think you have to realize first and foremost that the children do come first, because that is the sole reason that you were able to come to this new country or this new place. And so I have not had as much time recently to upload and make YouTube videos because of the fact that the kids have been sick and at home, and I just prefer to be with them when they are here at the house. So because of that, there's really not much else I need to say, because I need to make it clear right now that this job is about the kids and you should enjoy that, definitely. Anyway, this video ended up taking me over a month to make. Sorry about that, but they are now back at school, happy and healthy, and so hopefully I will make some more videos quite soon. Possibly another one coming sometime this week. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and if you're feeling generous, you could always subscribe. Enjoy your day and auf Wiedersehen.